Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios Weekly Wing It number 164 here on Rumble, YouTube, and the X Twitter. And starting off in that big box right over there is Mr. Frederick Guimone.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Wing It. I am working on the final touches of this beautiful, beautiful cover for Coin Lords, which is a comic book by a friend of mine. So, yeah, almost done. I'll probably be done during the show.
Now, are you coloring it as well, or is that going off to someone else for the color?
Well, we haven't determined that yet. So I was talking to him about it. I was like, well, I can do the colors if you want. It's up to you. And he's like, do I have to choose now? I was like, well, no, basically you don't have to make a decision until we get to that step. So he hasn't decided yet. So, but he's liking what he's seeing. So it'll be up to him, because I know he's worked for, I think it's an outsourced, maybe out of the country team that did his comic book. He got it at lower rates than what we charge here in the West. But you get the quality that comes with it as well. So I guess it's up to him to, depending on what he wants to do with it.
Cool. Yeah. Also joining us tonight in the box right below me is Mr. Raven Nevermore.
Hey guys.
What have you been up to?
I got enough stuff edited for book one, and I generated a PDF, sent it off to a beta reader, and then realized that I had the next morning I realized that I had completely copy pasted and cut out an entire chapter. So I had to do a bunch of other stuff to fix things up. And then I spent a good portion of Sunday going through and double checking and stuff, and generated another PDF, sent it out to a bunch of the beta readers, and found one more issue, fixed that, but it's not a huge issue, so I don't think that anybody will notice it.
So you were able to recover the chapter, right?
Yeah. It was because I've got the original document that I'm typing everything into, and then from there I copied it out of that and put it into something else, and I was going through chapter by chapter and editing stuff, and I was using a different editor or different text thing to do the edits and stuff, and then I came back and pasted it in. Well, I've been editing a whole bunch of different chapters in succession rather than going in and pasting them in, and then I came back and copied and pasted later, and that's whenever I still had a previous chapter endpoint copied and came back over and pasted it, and I thought I pasted in the new chapter.
Oops, I did something not quite as big. I wanted to tell somebody, show somebody something I had put in there. So I went to do copy out of my manuscript and paste into the DM. I didn't realize I did cut out of the manuscript and paste into the DM. Then one day, right before I was getting ready to send it off to the beta readers, I'm looking through, I'm like, where's that gag I was so excited for? Oh no, I did cut instead of copy. And I had to go back to that DM, find that, copy it off the DM, and paste it back into the manuscript.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Lucky.
And Raven, you're a programmer. So when you do your writing, do you use any versioning system?
Not yet. I've been thinking about it and debating about it. But right now I've got Google Docs is where I'm normally start the writing, and then I'm also using Notepad++ and another thing to like go through and do edits and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, there is a plain text version, and that I should probably end up getting in and start versioning, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of copy and paste, let's see. That opening trailer for the Evergreen, I just dropped that in the live chat. And speaking of live chat, hello, Maji. Good to see you.
Hey, Maji.
You still at work? Or you just getting out?
How did that art thing go? Did you learn art by the end of the evening?
I think she ended up going with what she had. Remember, we showed it on air, and
yeah, but I think she was still working on it, wasn't she?
I'm not sure. That was one of those things I could just look at and kind of get mesmerized by. It was kind of like watching a screensaver.
Yeah.
She just escaped. She says.
No.
Oh, I was supposed to show you those plane spaceship pictures there, right?
Yes.
Oh, yep.
Let me get the share screen going here. All right.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that does
that-
look like a plane / spaceship.
yeah. This has got lines in it too. You know, we're trying to figure out the decks, the compartments for the
The interiors.
interior.
Hmm.
But okay, there's a concept of the front view.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
And
Oh, right. The little one on top.
Yeah, well, that's actually at the back. That's
Oh.
actually the tail fins. I'll show you that in a minute. There's the back view.
Yeah,
And then
that's,
the overhead view there's the basic shape of it.
yeah, you got
Yeah.
the whole design's already done.
Yeah, but
Wow.
as you can see, it's still more concept than an actual full presentation of it.
Sure,
but
but
the tail back here actually separates as a shuttle.
yeah,
And so this is about the size of
I've played with enough GI Joe in my youth that I could tell that intuitively.
Yep.
yeah. Maji says Daniel and I inverted the black and white and decided to use a swirl as an idea break. That way, the swirling vortex of death would always be on the reader's mind.
That's an idea break.
Yeah. What do you mean by idea break? Is that a term I'm not familiar with, or is there punctuation missing?
I'm not sure what that is. Is it a chapter break? What's an
that
idea
could be.
break?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You use it, shrink it down, and use it as a chapter break. Gotcha. That's kind of a cool idea.
That's the first thing that comes to mind when she says that. 'Cause I'm not sure what else idea break could be.
See, yeah, for the size of this though, it's size wise, it's about the same as a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, to give you an idea for scale.
That is big.
Yeah, but it's shaped almost like a fighter jet. But
so, is there just like one of these, or are there like whole fleets of them? How does that work?
For this particular craft, there's only one.
That-
There are others that are similar, but this one's kind of a custom deal.
Okay,
Because
nice.
Gus Decker was the one he designed the ships that the U.S. Stellar Marshals used, but this one he made for himself. So they're similar, but the other ones they have looks a little more militant, a little more uniform. This one is his personal craft.
Yeah, I like the little flips of the tips of the wings there that flip up and down.
Yeah, although I think the hinges would be a little just past the engine over here, not out this far. But because that way the wings fold up when it lands. It does have VTOL.
Reminds me a bit of the what was it? Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The Zephyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who did these concepts, his name is Josh Stevens. He did these up for me. I told him as a to help give him the idea is I wanted something that looks like a cross between the Zephyr and Samus's gunship.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you have an entryway from the top? Can you like hop onto the top of it and just like slide down?
No, but you can see here in the front there's this little spot in the front here.
Oh, yeah.
Does lower down as an elevator, but in the back this opens up. This lowers down.
Yeah,
you could drive into a ramp. You could drive a couple of trucks in there.
Okay.
or you could jump out of it at the end of a podcast and
Yeah.
go,
Like
go,
Deadpool.
go.
It's showtime. Hit it.
It's showtime.
See, Maji says it's where two different ideas with the same within the same chapter. I forgot what it's actually called. Yeah, that is a scene break.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, so but like out like a good chunk of the wings here, right before the engines, you actually have like a galley, an eating area, a rec room, and then lower it, and then another deck. You got some crew quarters. There's a med bay in there. That's why it had to be big. I couldn't put all this stuff into a smaller ship. So
yeah. What kind of a crew do you have in there? Like 7 to 10 people, I would imagine.
not even it can be flown and operated by one person, but typically you're going to have a crew of 4 in there, 5 if you count the doctor.
Okay. Not too far off.
Yeah, it can be done by one. Having a couple extra hands streamlines it, but it can be. Gus can just take this and fly it himself. As you can see, the engines are not not hung underneath on pylons like more conventional craft. They
were kind of embedded in the
integrated.
Wings. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds
so
me
that
a
way
bit
they
of
can be
the,
accessed and worked on from inside the ship. Because when you're out in space, you can't just hop out and start wrenching on it. I mean, you could to a point with the proper gear, but it's easier if you can access
then
it
you
from
have
inside.
to get dressed, you have to put
Yeah.
on your suit and go into the decompression. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It is actually a little simpler to them because of the gear they have. However, if you don't have to go out there, then you don't have to go through radiation decontamination on the way back in. So if you get access it from inside, it's just easier.
Just make sure you park in a space slug.
Yeah. But it's also, but he also will fly it from airport to airport. It looks almost like conventional aircraft. The tail sign on that is N7444D. And November 7444 Delta. I picked that for a tail sign on there because my grandfather used to have a plane and that was his tail sign.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Maji says, at the end of the book, there are 2 to 3 battles going on at the same time. The break image made it easy to separate them. Yeah, it is similar to the paw prints I have in my scene breaks in my books. Because I didn't even have that in mind when I did those, when I set it off to the editor, the copy editor, and she was also formatting it. She sent it back, and then I got these little paw prints between scene breaks. I'm like, oh, cool, that fits. She's like, I hope you don't mind. I just put them in because I thought it would kind of matched the tone and it looked cool. And what do you think? I was like, I love it. Let's keep them. I even had her make sure she used the same ones in the second book.
Yeah.
I drew a little flourish or something as idea breaks.
Yeah, so I guess you were saying, Frederick, not totally out of the realm of the G.I. Joe type stuff. But
well, it would definitely be on the Cobra side of things. Because Cobra had these more aerodynamic, almost snake-like shape or organic type shapes.
Yeah, because it does have a bit of a rounding to it.
Yeah,
rounding a little puffy, kind of almost like the stealth bomber. What did Billy Bob call it the other day? The Black Dorito.
Oh yeah, the B-2 bomber.
Yeah,
it's a little. He's got 1 foot kind of like in modern day stuff you'd see, and then 1 foot in the sci-fi realm.
Exactly. I wanted it to look like a concept plane that could actually exist. Mm-hmm. If somebody saw it, they'd go, "Oh, that's cool looking. Must be a newer model." Because people don't realize this thing's space capable. They just think it's a cooler looking, newer ship.
Oh, right, because you could totally fly into the atmosphere and it
yeah. He takes off and lands at regular airports. But I mean, he can't tell everybody, oh yeah, this is a space capable craft that makes interstellar travel. That's kind of hush hush, need to know type stuff.
Gotcha.
Which is why it's his own personal craft. He designed it. That's why he has a common tail sign. Yeah, so here you'd have the cargo bay, and then perhaps over here would be. I was talking about it with Billy Bob was helping me sort this out the other day. I'm like, I don't know where to put everything, but you could have like the med bay over here, like crew quarters lined up down this side, stuff like that. So, I mean, I got room to put stuff. I just want to I need to figure out how I need to arrange the inside. And the reason I'm thinking more about that is because right now I'm writing scenes inside the ship where they're going from area to area. I'm like, I don't know how all this is arranged. What are they walking by? I'm not sure. Where's the rec room? Where's the bathroom? We all need to know where that is.
I want to know what kind of games, and do they have a pool table? That's my biggest question.
Maybe. Yeah, they do.
Gotta have a nice rec room.
They have a pool table. And now I'm getting tackled by my cat. What's up, Hayes? See, Maji says HLC calls the bombers Danger Dorito. You know what we need? Tunes. I didn't turn on the tunes.
Looney Tunes.
I'll go with Galactic Canopy.
That's all, folks.
You do that well. Brian Coppins joined us. He says, aloha. What's up, Brian?
Aloha, Mr. McCoppin.
Hey, man.
Oh, so, Frederick, you said you got something you want to show us tonight?
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, this was just on my mind because we were talking about the new Castlevania game that's coming up. Hold on, let me share the Steam page here. And you are aware of this. Probably you both are. I'm kind of just discovering this. I'm sharing it right now.
Oops. Oh, hang on. I hit add to stage. Why isn't it?
So this is by Motion Twin. It's called Dead Cells. And they're the ones that are...
Oh, I know why.
Because, yeah, you're still sharing.
There we go.
Yeah. So this just came in. Somebody recommended it earlier because I had it on my wish list. So I don't know how I added it in the first place. And I wasn't too aware of what it was. You know, sometimes people say, oh, this game is cool. Or I'm watching a video. Says, oh, this is one of the top whatever games. And I'm like, okay, well, let me add it to the wish list. And boom, today it's like on sale, like $10 Canadian. I'm like, okay.
Nice.
And then I recalled, oh, dude, these are the makers of the new Castlevania game that's coming up this year.
Yeah, they actually had a Castlevania mod on this, I think, or DLC in Dead Cells.
Really?
I think that might be what led them to doing the new Castlevania.
That makes a lot of sense. So I was asking myself, is it going to be as good looking as the Castlevania stuff? Should we play the trailer or?
Absolutely. The Castlevania might be a little better looking on account that
well, it's more recent.
Yeah, this has been around for like at least a decade, maybe more.
Yeah, I've watched it before, so I can't say that it's not as good looking, of course. Do you want to pause the background music before? So we don't have both playing at the same time.
You can definitely see some of that same style, though not quite as refined because, like we said, it's older.
Yeah, same style, same use of colors. They don't have the parallax effect, though, that they brought in with Castlevania. So you can tell they really leveled up with the Castlevania stuff.
Yeah.
And like we were mentioning before the show, these are procedurally created levels. So every time you play the game, the levels will change up and be different. So that is pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to do that with Castlevania. Probably not, since it's a Metroidvania. I don't think this one's a Metroidvania.
Well, this one is Metroid-like, I think.
Is it? What?
Yeah, it is classified as a Metroidvania.
Okay. That's confusing. I'm not sure what that entails exactly. All right,
Well, ability-gated progression. But Sundered did that with procedural generation.
okay.
the way all the rooms were in the same places, but the interiors shifted every time.
Yeah, and it's also a roguelike, so you get permadeath, but you also like progress in the tools and stuff that you develop along the way. So there's some things you keep, and you're still starting all the way back at the top when you die.
Don't get punched by that one.
No, dude. And it's like these giant dudes. So
yeah, I am gonna have to give this one a spin one of these days.
Well, dude, it's like on 60% off right now. So from 30 to $11
Nice.
Canadian. So it's probably like 8 or 9.
So I might pick it up tonight after the show or whatever. It'll be a while before I play it because I need to get a new controller. I got a wicked case of stick drift.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's on. It's an Xbox controller that I got just so I could play games on Steam. And
well, hold on, because the Steam controller is going to be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I do wish my Switch controllers would pair up and work with Steam, but they don't. Most people don't like the Joy-Cons, the Switch 1 Joy-Cons I'm talking about.
Well, they're kind of tiny, right? I think it works better if you got small hands, I would imagine. It's like,
oh, I've gotten used to them, and I actually play better with them than the regular, as they call them, pro controllers. But
okay,
maybe because I'm just so used to it now that
I guess.
What was the name of that game?
Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
Hail Animation Overload. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'll be picking it up after the show. At that price, it's a good enough price for me to try it out.
Yeah, it's well within. What was that, Raven?
$9.99.
Cool. Yeah. That is well within impulse purchase range.
Yeah, right. I was like,
hey, Animation Overload.
I also bought like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge this week for $15, and that one.
That's $15.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on sale. I think it probably still is.
I have heard so many good things about it.
It's a lot of fun. It's got all the best.
A whole remaster or remake of the original arcade.
No, not exactly, because it's a new game, but it feels the same, and it's actually better because they added a bunch of stuff that wasn't in Turtles in Time. So they've taken each turtle has different moves, right? And you can play as other characters, like you could play as April O'Neil, you could play as Splinter, you could play as
Casey Jones.
But you have to beat the game to unlock the character. You have to beat it in easy mode first, which is the first thing I did. And it's a lot of fun, and it's got a lot of combos. Each level starts with like 3 or 4 challenges. So like one of the challenges might be finish the level without getting hit, or like not using any of your super moves, or so you got all these kind of like arbitrary challenges you can do within the level as well, which adds a little bit of fun to it and pushed me to learn other moves, because you can. It's a classic beat 'em up. Like if you could play the first time around and pass the game pretty easily, especially if you're on chill mode, because it's a classical beat 'em up. So you can button mash your way through it. You'll find that not every foot soldier can be button mashed through. So like they all have different weapon sets. And some of them you can't just go up to them and punch them. You have to like go from behind or jump on them, or there's they all have kind of their different defenses, so it keeps things interesting. You got secrets hidden. They also have the overworld that's kind of like Mario 3 in terms of navigating between levels.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit disappointed with that because I grew up on the original game where you could actually drive around the city, and you do never have to choose between two levels, and there's no. So
I was thinking this was an evolution of the arcade game, the Turtles Beat 'em Up arcade game.
It is definitely an evolution.
I don't remember there being an overworld.
Not at all, and they could totally get rid of the overworld. It adds nothing to the game.
Well, let's check out that trailer. Let me pause the music.
Yeah. It's got the best of everything. To me, it's the synthesis of all the good stuff that the Turtles have done prior. So
yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So let's actually check it out.
I recommend it for sure.
All right, looks like the old cartoon artwork. Oh, there's Splinter. There's HP. Whoops.
Surf's up in the city. I'm fired up and I'm feeling gritty.
Oh, cool! I just caught that. What's it called? Not pile driver. The suplex.
Yeah, and all the characters have what you call a taunt. So a taunt animation. And when you do the taunt, it fills up your super move meter. So if you could take, and you can only do that when you're not being attacked, obviously, because if you get your taunt interrupted, you don't fill up your meter. But
Hey, readout.
You can fill up that meter a couple of times. Like I think it goes from green to yellow to orange, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you can press a certain button, and that'll activate your like super ninja move, basically, where you just go apeshit crazy and hit everyone around you.
Cool.
I'm fired up and I'm feeling gritty. Fists rumble in the air like thunder. This battery I'm you under. Like a shooting star blazing through the skies, and the fire burning in my eyes. Catching up to you, I'm bringing on the fire. Gonna blow you up like dynamite. Hey, blow you up like dynamite.
See, moves list, leaderboard. Better you okay?
Yeah.
Running through my veins.
And if you get it, if you do get it, we'll play a multiplayer mode together. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just realized I was on mute. Yeah, it will. I still need to figure out my sound deal so I can like when I put the game on screen, it can be heard over the stream and not just on my end only.
Sure, but like regardless of streaming, like just playing together, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh heck yeah!
Because this is definitely like I think you could play up to 6 people simultaneously. It's crazy. Like it's one of those games.
Yeah, and April looks like April again. What was that last movie they did? It was like
A Fat Black Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and April.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, they've taken. So this is like Turtles in Time, and they've added on top of that, they've inspired from all the other fighting games, and they've added like different moves from like Street Fighter 2, more like other games to different characters, the Turtles. So like April has like moves kind of like Chun-Li.
Oh,
and
cool.
she has like certain moves like some other female characters in Street Fighter and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
So they've really like kind of leveled up this game. It really is a lot of a fun game.
Yeah, I see the frogs in the background there.
Yeah, and when you beat the game, like you see like Vernon on the news saying, "Yeah, the city was saved thanks to these 4 frogs." He's like, and the turtle like, "What are you talking about?" They get their credit.
Did they get voice acting in this?
Yes, yeah, you got voices.
Did they get the same voice actors from the old cartoon show?
Oh, I did not look at that. I mean, it's pretty seamless. So, dude,
We'll look
even
that up after the trailer.
when you do your taunts and you do all your stuff, they've taken those animations straight from the intro, and so it's super faithful, dude. They've really taken the best of all the previous stuff and packed it all into this. So, high compliments for the execution.
Yeah, this looks like a blast.
Hey, like a mighty force of nature, bringing rhythm in the sky.
Mikey's got pizza hanging out his
Pizza.
mouth.
Yeah. And you have these weird, you could play these weird like girl Ninja Turtles too. Like I have kind of cringed when I saw them in the menu, and I'm like, whatever. They're not on this preview, but you can have them in there. And the game's pretty short. Like I played it on chill mode, which is easy mode the first time, and under 3 hours I beat the game. So it's a really short game, but it's high replay. Like I've beaten it 3 times now. So you are really motivated to go in and play the other characters because all the moves are so different. It's a different experience. And once you learn the moves better, you're kind of like focused more on the different accomplishments on the different levels and stuff like that. So it
That's
keeps
awesome.
it interesting. High replay value.
Let's see. We got another one here. This looks like just classic fun.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, dude. This is like just turn off your brain and just have a good time.
I just realized she's carrying around a microphone while she fights.
Yeah. Yeah, they really captured the spirit of it.
Oh, so you play 6 at a time, huh?
Yeah,
There it is.
it's crazy. And when you see the credits, it's all French names. I think it might have been done in Quebec or something.
Oh, maybe.
It's all French names. So I was like, "Whoa, was this made here?" It could be. We have a lot of game developers here because we're the cheapest developers in North America here because we speak French and all that. So we're kind of like cheaper to hire, but the talent's still good. The talent pool is still good.
Yeah, what's the Mexican knockoff version called? The tortellis?
Tortillas.
Teenage Mutant Ninja tortillas. Were those the taunts?
Yep, exactly. And then when you're playing multiplayer, you could do like the high fives and things like that. You can heal your other players. So I think you get a special unlock if Casey Jones heals Michelangelo because they've like I said, they've taken stuff from the movies. And since Mikey and Casey are like fighting all the time, so to be able to mend their friendship in the game,
Raph?
I think it's Mikey.
Because Casey and Raphael always seem to have that.
Yeah, I
that
might be
bondage
mistaken.
with
You
them.
might be right. Maybe it's Raph and I'm misremembering. But you've got these
The
different
one with
nods.
the Italian name.
Yeah, you've got different nods that they've taken, like stuff that they've lifted from the cartoons, the movies. It's so satisfying because it feels like Turtles in Time. Like you can still like throw foot soldiers at the screen. You have all these different moves that you can do with them on them. They've added certain moves that are unique to each turtle. So for example, Michelangelo can, when you jump in the air and then you like come down with a jump kick,
Yeah.
Mikey can do multiple jump kicks. So when he comes down on a person, he can bounce off and do another jump kick. So he can keep jump kicking down
You
as
keep
long as there
rebounding?
are enemies there, which the others can't do.
What's
so
up, Charlie?
Hey, how you doing, Saboteur? And so each kind of character has their own strength and special set of moves, which is why it adds to the replay, I think.
That's cool.
It is.
And it's really nice when people who actually have an appreciation for the series and the lore
Dude,
and everything.
You could tell it was done by people who loved the Turtles growing up, and it's well executed.
That's good.
That's
He's got a Game Boy.
that's Donatello's taunt.
Nice.
I think Raphael has the shortest taunt, so you can do it really fast and bring up your meter faster than any other character. Fun stuff.
See.
Yeah, I would really like to play with you guys if you get the game.
Absolutely. And we still got to do Double Dragon Neon one of these
right.
days.
That's right.
You could do the high five in that as well. I think you could like share health and stuff like that.
That's always good.
Check out the Ninja Blimp.
Yeah, they've got there's a limited storyline that ties everything together. It's decent. Nothing to home, right? Obviously, not like you're not playing this for the storyline. Let's be honest. But the story drives the levels, drives you through the levels and through the fight scenes and through the bosses. It all makes sense. There's a big variety of levels and people to fight. And James, how you doing, man?
Hey, everybody.
Did you ever play
James.
Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge?
I have not.
Yeah. Are you a Turtles fan?
I'm an all right Turtles fan. Turtles are cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn that volume down a bit. This is another video piece. I don't know if we're going to see anything new out of this one, but or maybe a little.
You got the slide move.
Oh, Ragdoll.
Yeah, that's the hot pizza. Gives you free attacks. And you can keep bouncing them after they're dead. So if they're dead and you keep hitting them, they'll keep bouncing around, and so you can crank up the attacks.
Classic arcade combat.
Oh yeah, it's just a classic beat 'em up.
Nice.
That's the taunt.
Yeah. Kind of like a classic Streets of Rage.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like Turtles in Time, the arcade classic from the 90s, but it's got a few added stuff that modernizes it, makes it a lot of fun. That's what I've been playing this week.
Turtles in Time. Shredder's Revenge.
Dude, that was Turtles in Time was so revolutionary when it came out.
Go, Ninja. Go, Ninja. Go. Look at this action. Women
Yeah.
hurting
yeah,
men really badly. There you go.
Yeah.
Feminism.
Yeah. No, she's cool. Like she's hitting people with the mic stand. She drops the mic.
I always see any sort of yellow jumpsuit-esque outfit as a nod to Bruce Lee. So that's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's from there, because she wasn't doing kung fu on the show. But yeah, you could definitely make the link.
Does she do the upside down turning kick that Chun-Li does? Because you said she has some moves kind of like hers.
I think she has. She walks kind of like Chun-Li, and she has like some of the kicks. I don't know.
She's doing the lightning legs.
I haven't done the whole playthrough with April yet. I've done it with Raph, Mike, and I'm doing it with Shredder right now. Casey, I've done Casey.
Pizza as a healing potion. Fun.
Of course. Well, there's different types of pizzas. You got pizzas that are healing, and you've got hot pizzas that just give you like you're going full attack mode. So you're kind of invincible and like spinning around until the pizza wears off.
Yeah, man, nice. Do you have French fries too?
No, but you do have sushi, and the turtles hate sushi, but Shredder and April O'Neil like sushi. So that's a movie reference again. You've got Bebop and Rocksteady, and you have the monsters from Secret of the Ooze, the Turtle 2 movie.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they remade the complete intro to the cartoon.
All right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the hot shell. They are the ones who fierce and fighting kings. Heroes in the hot shell and their queens. When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja kings. Leonardo Lee's gonna tell a gospel king. Raphael's cool but rude.
Sexy.
Michelangelo's a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Whoa.
Wow,
That
that
is,
currently $7.99.
I am sold.
$7.99. I paid $15 Canadian. So
Well, there is the Ultimate Edition bundle, which has a couple of them for $22.
Uh huh.
yeah, for $7.99, I would say definitely grab it.
Yeah. Now,
Not too bad.
the live action movies, I'm sure you guys have all seen them. That not the
Yeah.
recent ones, but the 90s.
I've
ones,
only
right?
watched the first
90s.
3. The 90s ones.
Yeah. Now have you guys any of you guys seen TMNT? I think it came out early 2000s.
Is that a
No.
cartoon?
It is animated, yeah, but
No.
I haven't seen it. It's
I
good,
think
right?
that was kind of done in a way where it looks like I liked it.
It's a new style, right? It's like a modernized cartoon style.
Somewhat, yeah, but it looks like it's in the same continuity as the live action ones from before.
Oh,
Because April's no longer a reporter. However, she is doing stuff with antiquing like she kind of did in the first movie.
oh, nice.
Casey Jones was back, and now April in that's where she started becoming a fighter. She had been training with him for a while, and she was voiced by Sarah Michelle Gellar. Splinter was voiced by the guy who did Uncle Iroh in the Avatar series.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's
That's got to be good.
Yeah. One of the main characters, not main supporting characters, was voiced by Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
I can't remember who actually voiced the turtles themselves, but they were pretty good. And things between Leonardo and Raphael finally did come to a serious head in that they beat the living snot out of each other. Holy crap.
Well, you got to have conflict, right?
Yeah,
to
but I
drive
mean,
the
it
interest.
got serious.
So
But
it's-
I thought it was well done.
yeah, I heard good things about it. I should check it out.
Now, in this one, they had a shelf with things like Shredder's old helmet and stuff, which looked like it was right from the live action movies beforehand. It technically is not considered the same continuity, but they did it in a way where you could drop it in that continuity and it doesn't disrupt anything. It still fits.
Nice.
And they had stuff that was referencing all 3 previous movies, so you can headcanon it into the same continuity, and it conflicts with pretty much nothing.
That sounds like a good balance.
Yeah, so a lot of people consider it a spiritual sequel to the what was it? It was Ninja Turtles and The Secret of the Ooze, then Turtles in Time, I think, right? Was that?
No, Turtles in Time was the video game name. I think there was a different name for the third Turtles movie. Forget. It's usually the one that you can skip. It's not as good.
Yeah, I thought the third one was called Turtles in Time, but maybe not.
Is it?
Let's see.
Because I think that's particular to the video game, though.
I'm only typing with one hand because Hayes has my other arm pinned down.
$1993.
Uh-huh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
The Secret of the Ooze, man.
Oh, it was actually, I think you're not too off. I think it's called Turtles 3, and there's the tagline is the turtles are back ... in time.
Well,
So you're not too far off.
yeah, so
Because it is a time traveling
yeah.
movie. But it's not very good.
Okay.
I'll think about this.
Corrected.
The
I
second
thought
one's
that was
good.
part of the. I thought that was like the official title name, but no, it's just called 3.
Yeah, it's just called 3.
Yeah.
The second one is good.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah. The second one, it's been nerfed for moms. So the first one is so good because no one saw it coming. They made it like as violent as the original comic book.
Oh wow.
And Shredder dies like the original comic. Like it really feels like the grittiest. Like that's why it's so fucking good. That's why the first one is still the best one. And then moms got upset that their kids went to see a violent movie.
Oh, you know,
And so
you gotta worry about the demographic, you know.
yeah, so the second one, they don't use their ninja weapons. So they improvise a lot more with what's around them to avoid using weapons. It's a little bit more slapstick, but it's still good. Like it's still the same people who did the first one. So good performance, good story, all that jazz. Just a little bit more nerfed for moms.
Okay, I just
third
asked if TMNT is considered the fourth in this series. It says yes. TMNT 2007 is considered the fourth film in the original live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, serving as a standalone sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. While it uses computer animation instead of practical effects, it includes references to the earlier films and continues the same continuity. A direct fourth live-action film titled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, The Foot Walks Again, was planned but ultimately canceled due to poor performance of the third film and the declining franchise popularity.
Oh,
Which is
wow.
hard to believe because the Turtles, like it seemed like they're
And then
evergreen.
they did, the greatest thing they could do, and they gave they gave it to Michael Bay. He could fix it.
Right.
Which I didn't like that first one. The second one, I thought he actually did try it to bring back some of the. I mean, they used the original theme song. They made more nods to the original continuity, but it was too little, too late. And plus, the Ninja Turtles aren't supposed to be 7 feet tall. They're like 4 foot something.
Yeah.
Tionda 1969, aka the Tim Allen, says, "I bring mead. What's up, man? Good to see you. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
Tim Allen.
Never mixed mead with pizza."
Well, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I think the
Yeah.
mom nerfed the movies.
They're good at
Well,
that.
Mom's got the money, so
Well, I mean, they killed He-Man. Yeah, they ruined a lot of stuff. But at least they were able to get away with like one good movie that still lives with us today.
What, the Dolph Lundgren He-Man movie?
No, I meant the original Turtles movie. Like the first Turtles
Yeah.
movie is
That
perfect.
first one is good.
It's
Very good.
freaking perfect, man. Yeah. There's nothing to say on that one.
Yeah. They did for the cartoon shows. I saw a crossover one where they did a multiverse thing and two different Turtles team met up, and it was like the original the original cartoon show versions met with like a second or third generation version of them. But I think one of them, one of the voice actors voiced Raphael in one and Donatello in the other one. So he like he voiced different characters for different iterations, and both iterations were brought together. So on screen they had Raphael and Donatello look at each other and go, "Why do you sound so weird?" You know, just little humor.
Yeah, the Turtles are probably I'm gonna say it. They are the most crossed over genre or IP that there is. Like there's some crossovers that would shock people.
Well, I mean, the whole concept of it is a crossover. Like it was a parody. Like they were making fun of all the stupid kids stuff that, like, just calling it Ninja Turtles was like a joke. And then the other creator added like Teenage Mutant on top of that. It was just like, it was an over-the-top parody of like what they would do. And so, but at the same time, being a parody, worked on channels. It worked on the people who saw it as a joke, and it worked for the kids who were discovering it for the first time as well. And it was super toy friendly. You could make endless villains by just playing on the mutagen theme. It's the golden goose, right?
Pretty much.
You actually have a Karate Kid Ninja Turtles crossover that exists.
Oh, I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, you also have, he said Turtle Power here. You actually have Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover that also exists.
Cool.
Oh, I've seen a clip from that.
Yeah, that's real.
Did they ever cross over with Battletoads?
Because when they did the Power Rangers thing, they brought in one of the female turtles, so they added a female turtle at some point. She became the fifth.
Yeah, I heard that didn't land well.
No, it didn't. Of course, it's just stupid. Like the original creators were always against adding, because they knew it was going to come. Like they knew how corporations think, and it was inevitable that some board member was like, "How about we add a fifth turtle and she's a girl?" Right? And they did it at some point too.
If you're going to do that, you would have to do that at the inception. They didn't. That ship had sailed.
No, and they fought that off for a long time.
Yeah. Now, one of the things during that multiverse movie is they ended up going into the comics continuity. And everything was black and white when they got there, and they're like, "Why is everybody so serious?" And they hightailed it out of there, like, "It's too dark for us here."
Yeah, and there's a recent comic that came out in the recent years called The Ronin, and the story in the book is fascinating, but the story around the book is as fascinating too, because the two creators eventually parted ways and were not really talking to each other for the longest time. They had creative differences and money got in the way between their relationship and stuff like that. And here's the deal. They came together for an interview. And shortly after that, one of the two creators went rummaging through his attic, found some old boxes of their sketch books, and found an old script they had written in the early days before the Turtles took off. Both of them worked on a script about the ending of the Ninja Turtles. And this is a story where all three of the Turtles die, and there's only one. The Last Ronin.
Now, can I say which one it was that was left?
Well, you should not know, because if people want to read it, that's one of the big mysteries throughout the whole book, because you don't know who it is, because he's not wearing his color bandana to betray who it is. And there's no humor because it's kind of bleak. All his brothers have died. No, that's part of the fun, is this wondering who it is. It's so good. It's so freaking good. And they've got a new artist working on it, but the original artists worked on the flashbacks. So all the periods where you have flashbacks are drawn by the original two guys or one of the
that's
two.
awesome.
It's so good, man. Like if you have a chance to read The Last Ronin. And you're a Turtles fan, you're absolutely going to love it.
Readout says, I always respected the TMNT franchise, but I grew up at a time between significant installments, so never really grew up with it.
Yeah, you had to be there.
And Tim Allen says, are you saying they tried to pull a Disney by putting a chick in it and make it gay?
Yeah, for real. I think it was before the gayness. I don't know that they've added gayness to Turtles.
Yeah, I remember they tried to do a live action TV series and they added a chick turtle, and
Yeah,
that's the one I saw like half an episode and turned it off.
yeah.
And I don't think it was just her; it was just in general, it wasn't well done.
No, it was terrible.
It was kind of Uncanny Valley, the whole thing.
Yeah, they even had like a musical act where they toured a musical act with musicians or like people who would lip sync in the turtle costumes on stage for young kids, right?
I remember that. This one ran on skates, right?
It's cringe as fuck.
The costumes were bad too.
Yeah, everything about it was horrible. The music, the costumes, it was nightmarish. So you have to pick and choose. And that's why like the first movie is so good. It's
Is that your thesis for the night?
My thesis. I won't dredge on it. I won't you beat the dead horse with it, but yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Or else it wouldn't have lasted so long if there was nothing to get.
I mean, yeah, like they're multi-generational, the Turtles. Everybody's got their own version of them. They keep on printing money with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Transformers were the toasters and the Turtles were the squishies. I think those were the terms they were using for these franchises in the 80s. Everything was either a toaster or a squishy.
Yeah, well, the Ninja Turtles were kind of He-Man compatible. Like they were the same size as the He-Man, and they had the same like width, like it was just off of the same model. Whereas G.I. Joes and Star Wars were kind of the same thing. Then
now, dare I ask, what did IGN say about this game?
10 out of 10.
Real?
No,
really?
I don't know. I'm spitballing. I don't know what they said.
Because the games I find that I like, I tend to look at IGN articles on them, and they just do nothing but say how it's a tired old trope. It doesn't belong in video games anymore. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, where are they getting their journalists from? Because they don't seem to like video games very much.
Yeah. No, they're about pushing an agenda a lot of times. I mean, my main criticism about this game is that it's short. Like again, like I picked it up and like in less than 3 hours, I beat the game. So
I see.
Now, what's this one? Are you familiar with this one, Frederick?
No.
Entered Fate.
Yeah, blow it up.
I want to see when this came out.
I just watched
ago.
a YouTube video that went through all the games, so maybe I'll recognize it. That looks cool.
You nerd.
Definitely different artwork.
Sensei rots in purgatory, boy.
We will find you, Father. This is our turf. Anything else ain't invited.
Top down, not bad. Radical co-op.
He's in for one big time rude awakening.
I think I've seen him before.
We got this far working together.
Meet Juniper Jr.
Cool. They got them back again. It's a bummer when you see a turtle thing and these two aren't in it, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh, you have to have them in. I mean, that was the biggest problem with the Secret of the Ooze. Like, we were all expecting Bebop and Rocksteady as the monsters. And it was like, what is this? Like a cheap Temu knockoff? This was before Temu, you know?
Yeah, I think they were like, I don't know why they did that. But
I think I heard a reason at one point.
Put Bebop and Rocksteady in with the two. Didn't they eventually work in those two from the movie into the show alongside Bebop and Rocksteady at one point?
Yeah, now they're in the games. So I think they were in the game back in Turtles in Time. They're in the modern game that we were looking at earlier, Shredder's Revenge. So they're part of the lore now for sure. They've adapted them in, but I don't know why they didn't have Bebop and Rocksteady. There must have been a reason. I forget.
Come to my sensational shop of sundries.
Oh, what was that? Was that the Lotus chick? Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
No.
That might be. It's really fuzzy in my memory. There was a ninja chick in the old show called, I think she was just called Lotus, and she and Shredder did not get along. In fact, there was a point where she and Leo were duking it out with their swordplay, and Shredder was watching and goes, "No matter who wins, someone I hate loses." Yes.
My soldiers have you beaten. We will never give up. Winner takes all!
Splintered Fate.
Yeah, that kind of looks like her.
Oh, so you do know who I'm talking about then?
Kinda, sorta.
At least one person here does.
Like barely. I remember there some other character that didn't like Shredder, or Shredder didn't like or something, but I don't remember much about him. This is only what, one episode or something?
I think so. Yeah, one appearance.
Go Ninjas.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Lotus Blossom is a fictional kunoichi and mercenary ninja from the 1987 Ninja Turtle animated series. But let's just go straight to images, see what pops up. Not getting. Okay, there she is, and yeah, they're showing her.
97. That
Okay.
was okay. I remember her.
Whoops.
He remembers her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see her in the
that's-
cartoon.
All right, so that's probably not who I was thinking of in there.
Was that
She
like
looked
the
very
later
different.
seasons of the original cartoon?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think that's her that we're seeing here in the
Yeah, the
game.
quality kept dropping like with the years. Like, yeah, there was a reason why they went out of style for a while. They were really burnt out.
Certification.
No, let me go through the rest of it. I guess we're not getting any more.
Your sensei rots in purgatory, boy.
Okay, yeah, they just went back to the original.
One,
All right, let's take a look at
another-
where can we find the chat on this? What they're saying? Single player co-op. Blah, blah.
reviews.
Yeah,
Just keep scrolling down. Usually they're at the bottom.
I'll be right back.
There they are.
okay. I have some strong mixed feelings with this one. On one hand, this was a fun co-op challenge, good voice acting, snappy controls, and music was good, even if the phrases the turtles said were annoyingly repetitive after a while. It was good to see, spoiler, Leatherhead, Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady. Spoiler. Oh, I see. They were using that old bulletin board BBS style brackets there. Played it with a friend. We largely enjoyed ourselves, but here are my gripes. The start of this game is very frustrating. I can see how other people would have quit far sooner than we did. Enemies attack with surprising speed and accuracy, including the lightning, which made the game far harder than it was. Upgrades at the start didn't feel like they made a big difference until about halfway through the game, when we realized we were finding it easier to take out big bosses, but unsure if that had anything to do with the upgrades or just repetition. Oh, this guy wrote a whole book on it.
Some do, man.
See. It's quite grindy. Well, a lot of beat 'em ups are.
Yeah.
And while I don't mind the grind, especially in the coop, there isn't enough story to cover all the upgrades. I'm fairly mediocre player at these kinds of games, so I can imagine some people might need a few more upgrades, but I think I probably barely scratched the surface. Okay. Right. Certainly one of the most underrated roguelike around. It's a great game, cool mechanics and characters. That said, the modified runs end with big HP sponge bosses, which isn't the funniest thing ever. Still highly recommended. All right, this guy says, amazing, amazing, amazing. Best hack and slash TMNT so far. The power skill build-ups are amazing. Easy to get started and fight the Foot Clan. The single screen 4 couch co-op is great. The 4 online co-op is great. Levels are tough enough for real gamers. The art is next level. Beautiful style.
Which game are we reviewing right now?
The what was it called? The Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate.
Oh, gotcha.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, lots of room for more fun. So satisfied with the game. I bought 2 on Steam, made a friend buy it on Steam, and still got another one for a console for a family member. Okay, I think this guy was happy.
And when did this game come out? Is it a new one?
It came out in 24.
Okay, so it's the most recent.
Okay, this guy says it's a fun game, roguelike with TMNT characters. Not super intricate or detailed as some other big ones, but still fun and co-op. Let's go. So getting mostly positive, a few gripes here and there. Isn't there like a star rating system on it somewhere up here, I thought? Says players like me love this game. It's not a Metroidvania, so I don't know why. One friend wants this game. Oh, and Anton, is that Rondo? I think so. One already has it. King Bawb has this one.
King Bawb.
King Bawb.
Is that on sale? No, probably not. Oh yes, it is 75% off. What's it going for right now?
$7.49.
That's cheap.
Is that by itself or is that part of the bundle?
That's by itself. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
There's a bundle for $9.97. Another bundle for $51.73. What bundle is that? Bundle info.
Is that all the Turtles games or something?
Sunderfolk.
Oh yeah, they started putting like you like this game, you might like this other game type bundles.
I've never heard of Sunderfolk.
Yeah, I don't know what it has to do with Ninja Turtles.
I have no idea. Maybe it's the same.
Looks like it's a newer
studio that made it.
It's got amphibians, perhaps.
Sexy.
Let's see. And then there's another one for $17.55. What's this one?
Sometimes they have deluxe versions where you have like 2 skins or something stupid.
See, this has this base game, Splintered Fate, Casey Jones and the Junkyard Jam, Metalhead, art book, soundtrack for just under $20.
Righteous. Too expensive for me though.
Yeah, well, the one that we looked at earlier was part of a bundle with a bunch of like 2 other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, I think.
What was that?
The Shredder's Revenge.
Yep, I'm back on that screen now.
There was an Ultimate Edition with Shredder's Revenge.
Soundtrack edition. And
Shredder's Revenge, Dimension Shell Shock, and Shredder's Revenge Radical Reptiles for the bundle totals like $22.
Oh.
Yeah, but those are like probably silly add-ons that are not really worth it.
Yeah. See, it's the $27.78 for Shredder's Revenge, the original game soundtrack, and Radical Remix's original game soundtrack. Yeah, so I don't know if I would go. I mean, it's 28% off, but it's still almost $30 for to have two soundtracks bundled in with it.
I mean, you have the music on the game, or you could like go listen to it on YouTube. There's no reason to buy soundtracks.
Oh, there are some games I do get the soundtrack for, like pretty much anything from Way Forward. I'm going to want the soundtrack. They usually have pretty damn good music. But like I got the soundtrack for Yars Rising. I got the soundtrack for Double Dragon Neon. Double Dragon Neon has a killer soundtrack. I love those tunes.
Oh, okay. One of these adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa was the lizard woman. Let's see, which one is this?
Mondo Gecko was the lizard man.
I guess so. Let's see, what's the dimension shell shock? The neutrinos crashed the turtles' latest pizza party. The teenagers from Dimension X are in dire need of help.
Yeah, the neutrinos are in the game, just as characters that you find, and you do you collect crystals for them. Some
yeah, I don't see them being combatants at all.
No. They're just like people you find as a hidden thing when you like break open a door or something.
I know technically the Splintered Fate has the more superior graphics, but this one just looks like so much more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what the ladies say, graphics don't always matter.
They do say that, don't they?
They do. It's all about the gameplay.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I played it beat the game 3 times since a couple of days ago, so it's fun.
And Hayes is once again taking over my computer desk.
It's like Turtles in Time with, a little bit of modernized stuff in there.
Yeah.
All the bad guys from Turtles in Time are there pretty much.
Nice. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that.
I wonder if the original arcade version is on here anywhere.
Oh, yeah, right. If not on here, somewhere on the internet, at least on Flash Game somewhere.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This one looks like it adds 2 new characters. Like, I'm not sure if that's a cat or a dog humanoid with like cookies on the outfit, and I'm not sure who that other person is. Maybe they're characters from Dimension X.
Oof. Hi, Hayes.
Okay,
we got one here.
Yeah, okay. It did with this DLC. The Dimension Shell Shock brings new playable fighters with Usagi and Karai.
Yeah, Usagi Yojimbo is one that you got to pay for. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one of the 2 DLCs.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have another Ninja Turtles game.
Oh, look at this. Agent.
Yeah! Yeah!
All right.
Hot foot coming our way!
All right, now this is definitely not the old arcade version.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one before, guys? Because I haven't.
This looks like
nope.
it's based more on like the new modern stuff.
Yeah, it looks like that 3D animated cartoon that came out.
You guys can do better than that!
Oh yeah, that sounds like the voice actor.
Pizza! Twice and dice!
Today you meet your end.
Whoa.
Wrath of the Mutants. Now, I just recently a couple months ago, I listened to the history of Shredder in the comics. That is way different from anything I knew from the TV shows.
Well, he dies in the first comic book.
Yeah, but I mean, he kind of comes back in a weird way, but not as the Shredder we would recognize. Those psychic worms or whatever. It was such a weird, really an odd progression Shredder went through before he finally
Yeah.
truly was stomped out. But
Yeah.
man, that was like not at all what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Now they didn't know what a cool villain they had from the get-go, which is why they killed him off in the first one. They were like, and
Well, they didn't know what kind of a franchise they were going to have on their hand at all.
no, they were just having a good time, which is why they're so good at the beginning. It's just pure fun.
Oh, there's Krang.
Yeah, Krang.
Yeah, this art style I'd never seen. This is you said this is based on a more recent TV series or something.
Yeah, they got a 3D animated cartoon that they did.
Because I've never seen this art style before, so I'm a little out of the loop.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the shows, but I've seen a video with some clips of it.
Same.
It looks fun. I heard good things about it. Never pushed me to go look into it.
Let's see.
Tim Allen is talking about the Forgotten Realms Archives collection.
Yeah, let's catch up with the chat. See, are you seeing? Okay. Look, you made it as a true warrior. If Sabaton made a song about you, right? Woo!
Yep.
Hayes, get off my keyboard. I'm trying to see.
Meow.
Type Dungeons and Dragons Gold Pack. I'll check that out in a second.
I have a couple of those on Good Old Games, and I used to have the original 5 1/4-inch floppy disks.
See, they are the original SSI games made for the Commodore 64 and the likes PCS of the 80s.
PCs.
Whoa, that's old school.
Yeah.
Each
The
pack
SSI
came with a
Gold
few
Packs are awesome.
games. He says, King Bawb.
Uh-oh.
Type in Forgotten Realms, the Archives Collection 3. Do it! Do it now!
Do it now.
The realms have been forgotten.
There's Collections 1 and 2 in the Cringe series.
The Cringe series.
Crin. Yeah,
Or
Dragonland.
Cringe series. Sorry about that. Readout says, don't forget to be motivated by Marlene this Monday.
Marlene.
Marlena. Marlin.
What is this? What is going on? I'm so confused.
Marlene.
But I remember playing Curse of the Azure Bond, Secret of the Silver Blades, and Pools of Darkness, which are 3 of the games in the collection 2. Those were fun. I remember Menzo Baranzan, and a couple of the Kryn ones. I played. Oh, the Ravenloft ones. I played 1 or 2 of the Ravenloft ones. Like, there was a box set with the collection of them. I don't remember when it came out, but it had like most of the games.
Hey.
I got to play most of them.
You just bit me.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting little games out there from Yonder's past.
Oh, right, the Al Qadim one.
There's a lot of better ones out there too.
Al Qadim. That was the Arabian one.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming up, Tim.
What did you search for?
Dungeons and Dragons Gold Pack.
Forgotten Realms.
He said D&D Gold Pack, so all right.
Oh, well, I found the Forgotten Realms. I don't know this.
Huh.
They're the old Gold Box series. I don't know that Gold Pack is the right thing. Just like Forgotten Realms.
No items match your query.
Yeah, just that's part of the problem. So just use Forgotten Realms and see if what that gives you. Yeah, there you go. There's about the third one down.
The archives.
I guess the fourth one too. Yeah, those are two of the different ones. But yeah, if you go to there, you can see one of the bundles. Oh, okay. This is the other Beholder set. I never played the Eye of the Beholder once.
Okay, I remember this stuff.
Isn't the Beholder the name of that creature that's just one big eye?
Yes.
Yeah, there was something similar to that in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, this is like before 3D games, so they kind of like imitate the 3D discovery of the dungeon. This was like top of the line back in the day.
Oh yeah. Let's see, I'm more familiar with the ones in the second of these collections.
Look at the arrows.
Yeah.
That's how you navigated.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
They're all kind of similar in that.
Darth Sidious.
Yeah. Oh my. You did. Oh, is that?
Yeah, so
Brings
if you go
back
to
a lot of
collection
memories.
2,
You've reached the end of disc 1. Flip. Is it disc 2?
please insert disc 2 now.
The floppy disk, not the CD. 5 1/4 floppy.
Yeah, the SSI Gold Box ones that I originally got were the 5 1/4 inch floppy, and then later on, whenever I got the collection, it was a set of CDs that basically had them all crammed onto the CDs. But the question is if you can actually play these on Windows. Like, did they update them so that they could be played on Windows, or are they still DOS only?
You probably have emulations.
Probably through DOSBox, I'm guessing.
Could be, yeah.
Because I know
You
that's
can play it
what
on the Amiga
Good Old
500.
Good Old Games, I think, made sure that they all worked on DOSBox.
Mm-hmm.
So you just installed it and it worked.
Have you guys ever played The Operative?
No.
No.
The Operative, No One Lives Forever. That one is, I think that one's now like abandonware, but it was a really fun, sort of campy James Bond-esque game set in, I think, the 70s.
Oh, this is not what I was expecting to see.
I mean, Raven, you even have like C64 emulation, so it's pretty crazy how far back you can go.
When I said King's Quest, I was expecting the original.
Yeah, this is one of the newer ones. I think Good Old Games has the old ones.
Yeah, you're going to find more of the new stuff on Steam.
Yeah, I
King's
I
Quest collection,
figured they
maybe?
might have the old Sierra games on here, but
The collection one might be the old ones.
Zork.
The second one down? Yeah, try that.
that looks a lot more similar to what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Still, it's better graphics than the version I had.
Might be they did a remaster on
That's what it looks like.
one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What was this? That looks familiar.
Might say which ones they have in the text description.
I'm getting some major nostalgia vibes. I've never played those games, but
Yeah.
just the period art.
Check out the trailer I posted for a now abandonware game that I used to play all the damn time. You guys reminded me of this one going through the Back in Time box here. This was a really freaking fun one. That was better than most James Bond games back in the day.
All right, here we go.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us.
Not at all, Mr. Smith.
If you don't mind me asking, how are
You
you
can't find this one for
packing those
sale
safes?
anymore.
That's a trade secret, laddie.
You are the most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Can you cook and clean too?
No, but I can put you in the hospital if you want.
I'm gonna have to use that pickup line.
Yeah. I really love the amount of gadgets this one had.
So, the fly has rung the doorbell of the spy.
And very
We don't want to spoil our trap, do we?
This gives me Hitman 1 vibes.
Yeah, kind of.
We are in position.
Get up, laddies! We're going aboard!
This looks well written, like a lot of interesting
Yeah.
characters, good music.
Very
Looks like
funny, man.
I can
Very
see why
funny.
you liked it.
Yeah, and like I said, 60 missions, and this gets like hours of gameplay.
Yeah, I might have to try that on the Steam Deck.
You'd have to find it first. It's
Well, dude, I was able to play Wolverine, which is
yeah,
completely abandonware. You have to find
it
you
should
have
be
to
too
actually look for
hard.
the extracted files for someone who already extracted it on Windows and then pirate those, and then it works fine.
Yeah, but it's worth getting your hands on. It was for PC, which is what I played it on. But you know, it's got a PlayStation version out there, so there's probably an emulator floating around.
PC version's probably got better graphics, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I just remember the large amounts of gadgets. Just one of those games where you're like shuffling through the items you have, and just like, all right, not this little flamethrower, not this little item here either, not this pen. The glasses, there they are. Let's put the glasses.
The X-ray specs.
They had like fun little stealth missions in between. You got to use the items to get around and sneak into places. And then the characters are, of course, very quippy, very funny. The writing is very good. Just really fun stuff like that you don't get too much of anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And plenty of camp as well. Didn't take itself too seriously.
Oh wow! They also have the Ravenloft series and the Dark Sun series.
It's all there, man. Gaming. We have like just generations worth of games at our disposal. I'm surprised how much games didn't just disappear into the ether, to be honest. I'm sure many of them did,
Yeah.
but very impressed by the large amount of games that have stuck around.
Yeah, people have done a lot of preservation through quote unquote piracy,
Yeah, and that's the way to do it, to be honest.
But yeah, you have to.
You have to, really
Yeah.
do.
You can't go through the legal channels because it's just red tape makes it impossible.
Exactly. And these consoles, they're not going to work forever,
The one that I missed though was the Neverwinter Nights on AOL, because that was again one of those gold box D&D games, but
Yeah.
it was MMO, and just the community around that was so fun because people wrote stories around what their characters were doing in the game and stuff, and it was kind of expected to do that.
Okay, do you guys remember a few weeks ago we were looking at a game on Twitter and somebody posted on there, because nobody asked me for this, I'm making it anyway. And it was like a cross between skateboard and a trolley car.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Is it
Yeah.
available? They're selling it now.
Well, this was from the Indie World Nintendo Direct. finally got the full trailer for it. Because it was just a small little clip we found, but this is the full trailer.
I think that's one thing about like Nintendo and them kind of going to handheld route is there's room for indies along the way, and these crazy clips like this. Yeah, I'm sure you don't really get enough train games out there. I'm sure the train fanatics are going to go crazy.
Well, this one certainly does look unique.
Yeah,
I
look
gotta
at
give
that.
him that.
You can't have a giant desert without a giant worm.
I mean, you say train fanatics. You can call him by name. His name is Readout.
That guy too.
This one's called Dench Attack.
Dench Attack.
Let's see what other games they have in it. My Little Puppy, Heave-Ho 2, Moonlighter 2, The Endless Something or Other.
Oh, nice.
Voodoo.
I like the Moonlighter.
What's that?
I like the first Moonlighter. You don't have to show me the second.
And you have that chick who has the Bruce Lee pants, the yellow suit with the stripe.
Mini Shoot Adventure, The Midnight Walk, Rotwood.
Rotwood, huh?
Mixtape.
Strange. Sounds
Blighted. Dead Zone Rogue. Unrailed 2 back on track. Looks like a sim. Blueprints. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, but there he is. Readout. Did somebody say train?
Yeah.
Well, because we found that little clip on Twitter, and then I saw that there was a full trailer in the Nintendo Direct. I wanted to show you guys that. I don't know that I'm actually interested in that. It was kind of wild to watch.
Yes, I'm curious what kind of sustained gameplay there'd be there,
Yeah, looks like something that's a cross between Tony Hawk and trolley cars.
Yeah.
Tim says, "Choo choo."
I need to infiltrate the train society. See what that's like. See what it's like on the other side. See what the train people are up to.
Old people, so retiring, doing retiring things.
Riding trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting little train models on tables, making them go in circles.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Readout has quite a respectable collection going by this point.
I also think there may be a younger generation too, because there's something about trains and young kids that just love fucking trains. Boys.
Well, my son, he's in his
go fucking crazy over trains.
My son's in his 20s now, but he started collecting trains. It was when he was real little, so now he's got a whole bunch of model trains across his shelves. So he's got quite the collection going now himself.
Yeah, I had a table in high school in my parents' basement, and I set up a whole train set, and I had switches and a switch yard and a bunch of other fun stuff.
Did you put a hat on?
Dim says his uncle has a train set worth over $1 million. Wow.
All right, I believe it.
Sits on 2 4x8 plywood platforms.
Can you? Okay, it's not the kind of train you can ride in. I figured for $1 million, it should be a real train, right?
Those little trains can be very pricey. Some of them are like, they're made almost exact replicas.
Yeah, Umber glitch.
Yeah, we just hit glitch. What's going on, man?
I'd love to see that $1 million train, though. I'm super curious.
Yeah,
Greenhouse says I don't really collect model trains, largely because I don't have any space I could hypothetically set it up in.
that's
a
the problem.
Good point.
I had thought about moving to in scale, but it's too small for me now at this age. I did pick up some more HO stuff a couple of years ago, but I think I had about enough time to set it up around the table and run the train back and forth on it, and then I had to pack everything back up.
My excuse is it's probably not a good idea to collect trains if you have cats.
True.
Yeah, you need like a garage, like a free garage to put it on.
The new stuff you can control by computer, whereas the old stuff you just like ran electricity through a power converter thing. So the higher you turned the knob up, the more electricity went to the trains. But now they've got like computer controllers, so it sends like a ID number along with the electricity, and so whichever train has a matching ID, that's the one that moves.
Sophisticated.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised, man. You know, these hobbyists, they will incorporate technology.
Well, yeah, you have these
That's
Arduino
expensive,
sets
though.
now that can basically program robots and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got brain cells playing Doom.
Yeah, that's evil.
Yeah. The article said they grew brain cells on the chip. That was the part I was freaking out about.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah,
else is going crazy about the Doom part. Like, wait.
I saw Drink It with Crazy mention something about, that's what it was this morning. It was like, I've never heard my brain called that before or something.
That sounds like borderline body horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about like, oh, you don't understand. We're gonna be able to like grow the next computers and processors. I'm like, dude, this is Cronenbergian levels of craziness. This is like existence shit.
Yeah.
It's straight up existence, bro.
It is, man. Sick shit.
It is like, dang, you're gonna have to like computer organs and shit.
I mean, have you seen there's like old like evil spirit books on capturing demons and evil spirits and into like sigils and stuff, and you look at that stuff and it resembles modern day circuit boards. Like some people have theorized that even our current state circuit boards are like spirits inside.
They did say that like the first computers were made to communicate with the dead.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we're not far from that with the AI stuff now. It's like it's really close to.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Who knows what's across the band? I just hope it's not Cronenbergian. I don't need like biological computers.
Yeah. I mean, the go-to film.
That's
I think
not
of,
something I'm too interested in messing with.
Yeah. Too much of that, man. We don't need too much of that.
when I think of Cronenberg, I think of The Fly.
Ooh.
Like he invents the teleportation pod, and then
Yeah.
oopsie, the smallest thing goes wrong. A fly comes in the pod at the same time as he does, and their beings merge in the teleportation, which is exactly the type of thing that would fucking go wrong if you were a mad scientist.
Star Trek teleporters.
Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis. Have you guys seen The Fly?
Yes.
That's a body horror.
Yeah, the fly in that one actually was very disgusting.
Yeah, if they keep doing that stuff, computer catching a virus is going to have a whole new meaning.
I remember when that movie came out, I was just like, ew, that's gross, not for me.
Dude, like have pieces of his body start falling off, and then eventually he like starts spitting on his food to dissolve it before he eats it like a fly, and Gina's like all grossed out. She's like, ew. He's like, oh yeah, you haven't seen that yet.
Yep, Ghost in the Machine.
I remember that scene right before he goes full fly.
Yeah.
He like knocks off his jaw.
Yeah, the jaw just falls off. It's like, I don't need that anymore.
And then he just goes full fly. But to
Oh,
be
man.
fair, he was all like, get the fuck out of here. Don't come back.
Yeah.
I'm changing.
That was a low budget movie. Like there's like 2 locations in the whole film or something like that. Like it's pretty contained. It's almost theater.
Did any of you see The Fly 2?
I've heard of it, but no, I didn't want to.
I don't recall. Like if I did see it, it did not leave any.
It was about like the son of the fly.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I think by the end, I'll spoil it, I think he cured himself from it or something. But he was like, he had those genes in him, and he was trying to like stop it from happening to him.
Right, because that's one of the horrible things about the first movie is we find out she's pregnant. And she's like, oh my God, this is after he was teleported. So what have I done? Dude, it's so good. The horror. It's really psychological horror. Like it's really mad scientist horror.
Well, but it was more than that. That kid ended up growing up in a lab, if I remember correctly. And so he always had this this degree of being surveilled by government people who were raising him. But like, then finally they said, hey, congratulations, you're an adult now. We got you a new facility where you have privacy. And really, there was like cameras behind all the mirrors and stuff. So they were lying to him. So it was operating on a couple levels, not just the, oh no, I might change into this thing, but also the paranoia.
Yeah, that sounds like something the government would do.
Man, now we got speed cameras all over the place here. Now it's like, it's definitely something they would do.
Yeah,
Big Brother is encroaching.
I got cut by a couple of those speed cameras too.
It's like, when are the teenagers going to start being teenagers again? Go find those cameras and spray paint them. Come on.
Dude, teenagers.
I'm not suggesting that world. I'm just being a smart aleck here. Because my luck, somebody's going to hear that, go actually do it. I'm be like, oh no.
Yeah, the next generation are pussies now, dude. They'll all live on their phones and they're afraid to talk to people.
The UK had a bunch of cameras or something around, and people were covering them up and hiding them and
cutting them down.
Yeah,
they called themselves the Blade Runners. Also, no joke.
Yeah,
this was because they were bringing in 15-minute cities, like from the World Health the World Economic Forum plans of 15-minute cities. So they were closing in the cities, and they wanted to charge you whenever you left your neighborhood.
Oh,
so that was the reason.
That's nuts.
Well, that they wanted to do that everywhere. Yeah. They're trying to do that here. They're Montreal won like $50 million fund to put that in place as well. That's the plan for the New World Order. If Donald Trump hadn't come in and stopped their plans, that's what they would be doing right now.
You're like, fine, you want to charge me for leaving? Here's your money. I'm charging you double if you try and get me back here.
Yeah, you're limited in the amount of like steaks you could buy in a month, and your money would expire. That's all part of their plan. They're still trying to put it together, but there's so many alternatives now that I don't think they're going to be able to pull it through.
You will own nothing, and you'll be happy.
That's
how long have they been saying that?
That's them.
I was watching The Shield Hero the other night, and one of the other heroes had, I don't remember why exactly, but Shield Hero had saved this town, and the princess, the narcissist one, ends up getting the Spear Hero to become the leader of the town or something, and they're imposing like a 50 silver piece tax for leaving or entering the town. And they're like, do you even know how much a meal costs in this town? It's like that would provide you like a month's worth of housing at like the inn or something. It was some ridiculous amount, and he had no grasp on how much that was for the everyday person, and they ended up having to have a race in order for the Shield Hero to win the town back. But yeah, taxes for coming and going is kind of stupid.
Readout says, yes, Rising of the Shield Hero. Started off great. Then the last 3 episodes of the first season killed my interest in it. Haven't heard good things since.
Yeah, I know there's some controversy around it or something. I don't know. I just something to fall asleep to. It's kind of fun.
I think the best thing to fall asleep to is probably Castaway, because good 2/3 of the movie is just the sound of waves crashing.
I used to fall asleep to The Office. That was like, I watched that series like 100 times, I'm sure. Like, it's so, like, they're always quiet, like office level talk. So it's never loud. It's never jarring.
They need to do a series called The Library, and like nobody can talk in the whole thing.
Well, there is a series called The Library. It's a game show in Japan. So the contestants are in a library, and you got to make your adversaries laugh or make noise, and anyone who makes noise gets disqualified, right? The other team.
Oh, okay.
That actually sounds interesting.
Dude, hold on. Let me find. I know the show's almost over, but we gotta at least watch one of these. It's so
Well, you
hilarious.
check that out. My dogs are acting crazy. You got to head out for the night.
Okay.
All right, we will run your trailer again one night, or what, before the show's over tonight.
Game show. Silent Library.
Wasn't there a show called I Survived, the Japanese game show, or something like that?
So it's called the Silent Library. Hold on. Silent Library best moments. That should be good. We don't want to watch a whole episode, like 2 minutes.
Alrighty.
I got to refresh because I'm on Brave browser. Okay, here, let me share my screen. Funny moments. There you go. Do you see my shared screen? Oh, there you go. So I haven't pre-watched it, so hopefully this is good.
Mystery cage.
The contestant must feed 3 carrots to whatever lives inside the mystery cage.
Angry Badger? No.
And you have the volume there.
The meter right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that Ron Jeremy? another carrot.
Oh, goodness.
Is that Ron Jeremy?
I can't wait to tell my mom. I told her. Fail.
There you go. A little bit of a taste.
All right. I think it's about time to move into parting plugs. All right. So first off, going to start with, since James had to go, let's run his trailer one more time. Here we go.
Through hollow night, our voices soar. We roam no more, our spirits roar. In dust and shield, our hearts burn free. We sing the spark of destiny. No throne, no crown, no gilded lore. Our oath resounds forevermore. Against the tide, we stand as one. Our crow will echo when dark is done.
And I put the link in the description. The link is in the description, and I put the link in the live chat. I've been reading his series, The Evergreen, and it is a lot of fun. It's worth checking out. So go ahead, head on over there, check it out. And
The video looks good.
yeah. Oh, I love that trailer. I'll play it. One of these days I'm going to come on here and just do a 2-hour loop of that trailer.
It's catchy, man. Like it grows on you.
Yeah.
Well, and I've been watching all the versions of the trailer as he's been building it, and it really improved up to that point.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right, Raven, who do you want to plug tonight?
Well, I am accepting beta readers for my book. But go read Herman P. Hunter's books, The Revenant and the Cult, and the other ones. Doesn't he have a new book coming out, or that he's working on?
He is.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of it.
But I think that's in like what was the other books called? The Wizard Stone or something like that.
He's got the Wizard Stone. He's got the Revenant in the Tomb, the Revenant in the Cult. The Witchwood. And I think the book he's working on right now is in the same series as the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah.
The Sorcerer's Stoned, dude.
But go buy his book.
All right. And Frederick.
Yes. So I think I'll promote my show on Tuesday, tomorrow, on my channel. Check it out. We will have James will most likely review another comic, I think. And yeah, we're just going to hang out, talk comics, and I'll be drawing. So much the same formula as we have here.
Yep, I'll be over there as well tomorrow night. And
oh, and one more thing, I'm relaunching. Well, I'm having a second chance campaign as I'm going to the printer. So this Saturday, I'll be launching a 28-day second chance campaign for those who have wanted to grab Rattel but did not have time in the first time around. This will be the last chance before we get to the printer for people who want a first edition.
all right, let me roll that trailer.
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind to it. A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. divine intervention takes away all fear from him. In order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all, there comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Rattel. Rattel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Rattel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
All right. And I also dropped the link to Comics Gator website down in the live chat. That should also be in the description as well. And you can find Rattel there as well as many other comics. So go check out Comics Gator. I don't have your Comics Gator trailer video, unfortunately. But
oh, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, gonna have to get that in there
next week. It's fun and it's like 40 seconds. It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
What is going on with her arm?
With whose arm?
Who?
The right. Yep, her.
Oh, she's got a robot arm.
Huh. Okay.
She's got like
cool.
electronic stuff.
She's ready to arm wrestle the Winter Soldier.
She's a $6 million woman, and part of that is just the makeup budget, but the rest is the budget.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
Well, that was a $6 million man, but the Bionic Woman is in the same continuity, so close enough.
It checks out.
All right. And you can check out my books on Amazon, Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty, Haley's World. Magic-fueled sci-fi adventure, a little bit Goonies, a little bit fantasy, a whole lot of fun. You can go over to Amazon, type in Bad Kitty Frequency Studios. They'll pop right up. Also, check out my Substack under Frequency Studios, where I have a short story in the same continuity for some LA detectives solving a missing persons case. And I will be on tomorrow night with Frederick on Proof of Comics on his channel starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I think that's going to about do it for tonight. So thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We had a good time checking out some video games. We'll come back here and do it next week. What we're doing next week, who knows? You'll find out as soon as we do, which is usually as we're doing it. So if you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like. And if you didn't, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time. And God bless.
God bless. Every time you say your book is a whole lot of fun, I always think you're going to say a whole lot of Ola.
A whole lot of Ola. Do we have a guest lined up for tomorrow night, Frederick? Or
no special guest, but I'll be sending out the link. Maybe Omer will stop by. His computer is not working, so who knows?
Speaking of Omer, there he is. Says, good show, gents. Thank you, Omer. We've been glitch glazed. Check out Omer's channel, Omer Glitch. He does a lot of drawings, so go over to his channel, check it out. You see him almost every day.
Jewish space lasers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.